Hey y'all, it's your woo woo bestie Ivy Rose. Welcome to my channel, Ivy Rose Grows Wild. Okay, so I know we all got a lot to talk about, and this video is going to address it. Sorry, the background isn't aesthetically pleasing, so I kind of don't even know where to begin. But I'm gonna let you know, you probably will see me cry in this video. I'm gonna try not to curse because that's not really that type of video. So hopefully just please have an open mind when hearing this, and that's all I ask, just have an open mind. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, I'm Ivy Rose Grows Wild, and over on TikTok, also here too on YouTube, but it started on TikTok. I was posting Gypsy on the Bayou, which was Gypsy Rose Blanchard Bayou Tea Bayou Gossip, and I started posting that on my page along with my other stuff. Well, you know, it grew into a bigger following, and I made a lot of friends, and I talked to a lot of good people, and that part was a good experience for me. There's been a lot of back and forth verbal crazy drama between me and Gypsy's friend Bree, and there's been a lot of drama between me, Gypsy, just their family, really. It just turned into a big thing, right? So fast forward into recent times, there was always drama and back and forth between me and the opposite side, right? But there was also drama between me and people on the same side as me. But you know, I addressed that in previous videos as before, and I'm not going to address that in this video. It's pointless too. And it does nothing. So we all know that Gypsy talk is toxic. Okay, we all know it. We've all been bullied by somebody in some way, whether it be from the opposite side or people on the same side as you, or just you being bullied in your real life in general. Okay, like we've all had that experience. Well, with Gypsy talk, it was getting really bad. I mean, it's no secret that I had drama with both sides. It's no secret. And it's no secret that there was a lot of people that didn't like me. And that's okay. But what y'all didn't know was that for the last couple weeks, I felt like I was in a hole. Like I could not breathe. And it just got too much. And it got to a point recently where it got real dark. It got real dark for me. And I felt that before. And when I felt that feeling, I knew I never wanted to feel that again, right? And I knew something was wrong. So that's why y'all saw me disconnect. And it wasn't nothing the Blanchards had did, or Gypsy or Bree, that did anything that caused me to get to cause that to happen. Like, I didn't fall into that dark hole because of them. I think it just all got so much. So when I realized what was happening to me, made a doctor's appointment. And I went and talked to my doctor, and I went and talked to my therapist. And I told him what was happening and what was going on. So at that point, I knew I had to unplug from posting gypsy videos and just hate content in general about anybody. And I had to take a break. I had to get off of TikTok. I had to not respond to y'all messages. And I felt bad for doing that, but my mind got so bad that I had to completely get off of TikTok. I had to not check no messages. I had to not check no text messages. I had to not take no calls. Like, it got like that. After that, I started to think about everything that led up to this point for me. And what led up to all of this for me was because I was posting hate content. And when you post hate content, it opens the door for anything to happen. And when people find your information, God knows like what they do with it. And this shit's going real life. People lost their jobs. They've losing their mind. Messing their life up. All for the sake of posting just hate content. And I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to be honest. When I started posting this kind of stuff, I didn't realize that, you know, you open yourself up to that kind of stuff happening. I really didn't take that into account. But what I was doing was I was trying to ruin someone else's life. And in the process, I ruined my own life. And I can't blame that on nobody else. I can't blame that on them. I can't blame Gypsy, Bree, Christy. I can't blame none of them for what has happened and transpired, you know, to me. Because I'm the one that posted the content. I made that choice. So it's my fault that my life's a mess now. Because I chose to put that out. I chose to put myself in it. And it was really unnecessary. Because all I did was mess my life up. I lost my job. I'm having a hard time finding a job. Like a really, really hard time. Like I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing what I can do. But at the same time, I'm having a hard time finding a job. And that's my fault because I put myself out there. And knowing I'm from a small town. And it wasn't worth it. Now, this is my story. For other creators, this may not be their experience. But for me, it is. And I can't blame them. And I can't blame the anti-gypsy side, like the people that were on the same side as me that I had problems with. I can't blame them. I can't blame anybody but myself. So it wasn't worth it. And I know that people are going to say what they want about all of this. But it's just, has gotten too much for me. And I did it to myself. I can't blame anybody else. When I talked to the therapist, they had she had suggested that I reach out and apologize. So I took my therapist's advice, and I reached out and I apologized to Bree. So what y'all heard about me messaging Bree, that was true. That was true. And I don't regret it. I'm glad I did it. The therapist, I feel like, gave me good advice. But I took her advice and I reached out to Bree. And I told her where my head was at. Just like what I'm telling y'all now. And she listened to me. She didn't cut me off. She didn't yell. She didn't. And I apologized with the only intention of only apologizing for my actions. Whether that be a reaction or it didn't matter. And it didn't matter. It was I was genuinely apologizing for what I did wrong, and I didn't care. I didn't care about an apology from them. I didn't care about talking about them and them. I didn't talk about what they did to me. I didn't, because my only intention was to apologize for what I did, because nothing else mattered in my eyes. I don't need an apology to move forward. To move forward and heal. To move forward in life. So my only intention was to apologize for what I've done, and that was it. And that went well. It went really well. And I had a good experience talking with Bree about that. I didn't have she listened to me. So thank you. I appreciate you doing that, Bree. Because in that moment, I was in a dark hole. Like, the only way I can describe it is having your head above water and you're gasping for air and you can't breathe. That's how I felt. And then from there, it just, the beef was squashed. And that was it. It was just that easy. And I don't think that people realize that the bullying, I don't think people realize that the bullying that they're doing to anybody, whether that just be somebody on TikTok, somebody you don't like in real life, somebody you work with, somebody in your family, a public figure. It hurts them. And when that's done to you, like when it was done to me and my family, members being talked about and stuff like that, and my private business being put out there, it hurts. It hurts bad. So then when you step back and you realize that you're doing that to other people, like, damn, what if I'm making them feel like this, like they can't breathe, and they just want it all to end? What if I'm making them feel like that? So that's what made me realize. And it was karma. That's what that was. When you put bad out there, that's what you get. And that's what I did. I put bad out there. And it opened the door for it to come from wherever. Now, I hope that y'all understand where I'm coming from, why I had to squash beef. I did it for my mental health. And I hope that y'all understand. I really do. Because it was putting me consuming it and contributing to it and putting gossip out there. That's bullying. And I just don't want to contribute to it anymore. I just simply want to unplug from Gypsy Talk. I don't want to make videos about no hate content at all. That's why you see things, my TikTok videos. I had videos calling out Nina and Morbid, along with the other side too. I took all of those down because I didn't want my page to have hate content on it. When hate was what almost literally broke me. So all y'all out there that is telling everybody that I flipped, you're lying, you're wrong, and you're spreading rumors. All of y'all that are lying, saying that I've been working with the Blanchards and Gypsy and all of them the whole time, you're wrong, you're lying. I've never been approached by them at all to do anything for them or for Lifetime. Never been contacted by Lifetime at all. I put that on my kids. So those that are saying that you're lying, you're wrong, and you're gossiping about me when you had no idea this was what was happening. But I forgive you. I just want to move forward and heal. I don't want to put out any hate content about anybody. I don't want to contribute to it. I don't want to consume it. All my besties before, you still my bestie. I still love you. Even if you make videos, that's your choice. But if you post a video of your pets or your family or cute things you're doing or like cute little things, you know, I'm going to like it. I'll share it. I'll repost it. I just can't consume the other stuff. Just for my own mental health. And then if I do, it just keeps up the cycle. It just keeps it up. So I don't have any opinion about I just don't want to continue the cycle. It just repeats. Rinse, recycle, repeat. That's all it does. So the best way for me to not get stuck in that cycle again is just to not post hate content, not consume it, not join in on it. I know that I got a lot of DMs, especially now, that I need to go through. And I apologize for having to take a break from going through them. But I kept catching myself falling in a darker hole as I was going through some of my DMs. And a lot of times I had to keep taking a lot of breaks because of it. So, you know, I apologize. It's not like I was ignoring everybody. I was just trying to keep myself from completely losing it. I just want to move forward in life, and I just want to move forward in life and grow from this and learn and remember what it feels like. And this is done. So that the same thing doesn't happen again. I just want to grow from it. This doesn't mean that I flipped. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean I've gone over to the other side. Doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that I'm turning my back on the community and the people that have supported me. It doesn't. And I hope y'all don't see it that way. I just simply want to unplug from it. I just simply want to unplug from the hate. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. No kind of hate content at all about anybody else on the internet. If you've done me wrong in the past, I forgive you. If you talked about me, I forgive you. I don't care to know who did what. It's conducive to me moving forward with healing. It doesn't matter to me because I just want to move forward. And I hope that y'all understand. You know, a lot of us talk about mental health and stuff like that. A lot of us talk about mental health and being mental health advocates and trying to be a voice for those that struggle mentally or, you know, have a mental disability. And I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, that it was affecting my mental health and put me in a bad place. So I hope you understand that I'm just trying to just have peace. I feel like it's just been fight or flight mode for the last year, and I'm tired. I'm tired of doing that to other people. I'm tired of bullying other people, and I'm tired of it. You know, it hurts when it's done to you. And I don't think people see what bullying really does to people. You know, I think that people really need to consider what's happening now and how real life everything's going, and maybe take a step back for just a moment to think about all of this. And so yeah, I hope y'all understand. Just trying to save myself. From losing myself. So yeah, I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. And if you don't want to follow me, that's okay. It's your choice. But if me not wanting to post hate content makes you upset, especially knowing afterwards the place it put me in. So to all the people that have supported me from the beginning, and even those that have even just started supporting me, you know, I appreciate you. Appreciate you being there. Appreciate you helping me. And I hope you understand. And moving forward, my content is just going to be healing from things in general, right? So healing from bullying and things you could do to heal. Like, it's just watching me heal. And this is how you do it. Or it's just all it is. Still going to post my witchy stuff, my tarot, my unboxings, my Ipsy. Just no hate content about anybody. And, you know, if you want to stay around and watch, I appreciate that. If not, that's okay. I know that I'm probably gonna lose a lot of followers. That's okay too. Because I just want to heal. You're gonna start to see some stuff on my YouTube about let's get our shit together. Let's go up. Let's do things that are bettering ourselves, right? You're gonna start seeing stuff like that. I have a challenge that I have ready to go. I just wanted to put this out first so that I can at least answer, you know, some of y'all questions, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are confused by all of this. So I just wanted to address all of this first before y'all saw that. And if you want to stay and watch and participate, and it don't matter what side you're on, I don't care. Because I think all of us, no matter who you are, you have something to heal from, right? No matter who you are, no matter what side you are, no matter what color you are, it don't matter, none of that. So, if you want to stick around and watch it, watch the my healing content, my just me. You know, I thank you for staying around and wanting to participate. And even those that are new, that want to, really appreciate it. But of course, y'all know it wouldn't be for clicks and views. This is just simply going to be for healing and moving forward. We grow through what we go through. And so that's what I'm doing. Now, moving forward, that's the kind of content that you're going to see is the same thing it is, just no hate content about anybody. Nobody. As far as my DMs, when I think that once I go through my DMs, probably tomorrow, I think I need to take another break. Because it's starting to get bad again. So, once I go through my DMs, if you're asking me about negative shit or gypsy drama, I'm just not gonna answer it. But if you're messaging me to check in on me or just being, you know, kind, I'm gonna respond back. But I can't let my mind go into a negative DM. So, I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. And if you want to stay and still just support me as just me. I would really appreciate it. So, y'all have a good day. And thank y'all for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, y'all have a good day. Bye, besties.